In the bustling African city where Aisha resided, there was another soul who shared her joys and sorrows, her best friend, Amina. The two had been inseparable since childhood, their bond forged through years of shared laughter and tears. When Aisha stumbled upon the antique mirror at the estate sale, it was Amina she turned to first, eager to share her excitement and curiosity. As Aisha hung the mirror in her home, Amina couldn't help but feel a sense of unease. She watched with apprehension as her friend became increasingly obsessed with the mysterious artifact, her once bright eyes now clouded with a haunted expression. Despite her concerns, Amina kept her fears to herself, not wanting to dampen Aisha's spirits. As the days turned into weeks, Amina noticed subtle changes in her friend's behavior. Aisha grew distant and preoccupied, her thoughts consumed by the whispers that emanated from the mirror late into the night. Amina tried to reach out to offer her support and comfort, but Aisha seemed lost in a world of her own making. Unbeknownst to Aisha, the mirror had begun to weave its dark magic, drawing her deeper into its shadowy realm with each passing day. Strange phenomena plagued her home, objects moved of their own accord, eerie whispers echoed through the halls, and ominous shadows lurked in the corners of her vision. Amina witnessed the turmoil unfolding within her friend's home, powerless to intervene as the mirror's influence grew ever stronger. She knew that something had to be done before it was too late, but she struggled to find a way to break the hold the artifact had over Aisha. 5 more scenes unfolded, each more unsettling than the last. Aisha sleep plagued by nightmares of her own demise, mysterious bruises appearing on her skin with no explanation, the reflection in the mirror distorting into grotesque shapes and forms, ominous symbols etched into the walls of her home, and finally, a chilling encounter with a spectral figure that seemed to beckon her into the depths of the mirror's realm. Through it all, Amina stood by her friend's side, offering whatever support she could muster in the face of such inexplicable horrors. But as the darkness threatened to consume them both, she knew that they would need help from someone with a deeper understanding of the supernatural forces at play. And so, with a heavy heart and a determined spirit, Amina sought out the guidance of Mama Zora, the wise elder whose knowledge of the spirit world surpassed all others. It was Mama Zora who revealed the true nature of the mirror and the peril it posed to Aisha's soul, setting into motion a chain of events that would test their courage and resilience like never before. As word of Aisha's plight spread throughout the village, whispers of fear and superstition began to swirl among the townsfolk. Rumors of cursed artifacts and vengeful spirits haunted the streets, casting a pall of dread over the once vibrant community. Families shuttered their windows and bolted their doors, fearing what unseen horrors lurked in the shadows. Meanwhile, the mirror continued to exert its malevolent influence, its dark magic seeping into every corner of the village like a creeping tide. Crops withered in the fields, livestock fell ill with mysterious ailments, and once harmonious relationships soured into bitter feuds fueled by paranoia and mistrust. In one particularly harrowing scene, a young child wandered too close to the mirror, only to vanish without a trace, leaving behind nothing but a haunting echo of laughter that lingered in the air long after they had gone. The disappearance sent shockwaves of fear throughout the village, igniting a frantic search that yielded no answers and only deepened the sense of unease that gripped the community. As tensions reached a boiling point, Amina and Mama Zara knew that they had no choice but to confront the source of the village's suffering head-on. With grim determination, they devised a plan to return the mirror to its rightful place, hoping to break the curse that had plagued their home for far too long. Gathering a group of brave volunteers, they set out on a perilous journey to the village where the mirror had originated, navigating treacherous terrain and facing countless obstacles along the way. But with each step they took, the mirror's influence grew stronger, testing their resolve and threatening to tear them apart. Finally, after days of arduous travel, they arrived at their destination, a small, forgotten village nestled deep in the heart of the wilderness. There, they found the mirror's former owner, an old woman shrouded in mystery and sorrow, who revealed the tragic tale of its creation and the havoc it had wrought upon her own people. With a heavy heart, Amina and Mama Zora returned the mirror to its rightful place, performing ancient rituals to seal its power once and for all. As they watched the mirror fade into the darkness, they felt a sense of relief wash over them, knowing that they had freed their village from the grip of its malevolent influence. But even as they celebrated their victory, they knew that the scars left behind by the mirror's reign of terror would not easily fade. In the days and weeks that followed, the village slowly began to heal, its wounds knit together by the resilient spirit of its people and the bonds of friendship that had guided them through the darkness. And though the memory of the mirror would linger like a ghost in their midst, they took solace in knowing that they had faced their fears together and emerged stronger for it.